Here it looks like Miguel Castro has been claimed. So here it looks like Tony Zeke is an interesting piece in the bullpen here that we could possibly bring in. Okay, so here Brandon McCarthy has decided that he's going to go ahead and sign on with us, which means that we're going to have to DFA someone here. Which is definitely going to be, it's definitely going to be a pitcher. I think Chris Lee is going to be the guy that we DFA here. Didn't really get any action last year since he was hurt for the whole year. So we were just going to dump him. We claim a Tony Zeke off of the waivers. So we're going to have to dump another guy. Because we don't want to dump Alizé. I think we're going to DFA Cortez here. I don't anticipate that he'll be claimed. Well, Cortez was claimed, it looks like, so that is not ideal. We're gonna bring up Zeke. Another message. Looks like Chicago has the White Sox that they've claimed Cortez. Another trade proposal here that does not matter. They want to send us Kame for Sardinas and Perez, who is not a good pitcher. Kame, good reliever, although he probably makes a decent bit of money. Okay, so this actually looks like it could be a deal that we do here. I would consider. I thought that was 50% that they're offering us. Okay, it looks like it could actually be 50%. Could it be above 80? It is. Could it be above 90? Okay, well, it looks like we're going to trade for Alex Colome here. Our bullpen looks to be very nice this season. Which is pretty surprising because of how awful our bullpen was last year. Okay, so now today we have the Hall of Fame voting results. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at who got in. So looking at who got in their first year, both of their first years actually, we have Mariano Rivera at 95% and Roy Halladay at 80%, who have both been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Todd Helton, he barely missed it. Edgar Martinez, he was dropped. Fred McGriff, he was dropped. A bunch of these guys who didn't receive enough votes to stay on the ballot, they were dropped. Just taking a look at some stats here, because, you know, why not? Just scroll through here for you guys for Rivera. Pretty good. Halladay, who of course died in real life, unfortunately. But here's a look at his stats. Bonds was at 63%, Clemens at also 63%, so it'll be interesting, obviously, to see if they get elected into the Hall of Fame in this game. Manny only had 23%, which is kind of surprising to me, but it's whatever nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on simming along, and we'll see if anything of note happens. We're about to get into preseason here. Alright, so now looking at our team in spring training here, we're just going to go through and we are going to sim through spring training. And I'll let you guys know if any injuries come about or if anything interesting develops in spring training. Okay, so now spring training is over and we're going to make our final roster decisions before opening day. So we're going to first check the waiver wire. Nothing really available there. And we're still a few days away from opening day, but we're going to go ahead and make our roster moves now. So looking here at pitching now, we have a ton of pitchers on our 40-man. So we're going to start optioning guys down. So here, looking at our starting rotation here, it's a 6-man rotation right now since we are in spring training. So we're just going to, all those guys are definitely going to make the team. As for our Rule 5 draft pick, Santos, he didn't really get much of an opportunity in spring training, which is pretty disappointing. And I'm just going to make sure that we are looking at the spring training stats here. But yeah, he pitched 10 innings, pretty lackluster, so we're going to go ahead and release him. Back to his old team, Martinez. We're going to send him down. Looks like we're going to actually have to DFA him. Messinger, we're going to DFA him. Pretty much just going to be sending down all of the lowest rated players here. Keeping a few lefties on our team. Even though we do have a couple of our starting pitching prospects are older, such as like Harvey, De La Cruz, Alize, we're going to be sending pretty much all of those guys down just because we don't really have room for them. And I fully expect pretty much all or one of these guys or something to happen to those where they get injured or don't perform well. De La Cruz, Alize, Harvey, all those guys are definitely going to see time throughout the season. So I would not worry about that at all. Sending down Blyer here. We're just going to continue to send guys down. Here we're going to just take a look at the. I really do take spring training stats with a grain of salt, but because they're not really worth anything in predicting how the seasons are gonna go. But again, Gonzalez here, a guy we don't have room for. That was a Rule 5 guy. We're going to be sending him down. We're going to be keeping with 12 pitchers on the roster. So Zyke, who we got off waivers earlier in the year, going to be sending him down. We're at 14 now. It's looking like we might have to make a move that we don't necessarily want to make because we're definitely going to be keeping 2 lefties in the bullpen. So we're going to go ahead and send down Herrera here. So it looks like we're probably going to end up DFAing Herrera because we don't have room for him. So I have Givens, Hudson. I think we probably acquired one too many starting pitchers here, and we're not going to be able to move any of them, I guarantee. So we might have to, yeah. What do I want to do here? In all honesty, we might just move McCarthy, even though we signed him the off season. Although for the sake of realism, that would definitely not be probably the best move. So I think we're going to go and try to move a different guy. Probably Cashner here. I think he might be the only guy that we can move in our rotation besides Gosman, who I still kind of want to hold on to. Yeah, Zobrist is the only offer we're getting for Cashner, and he makes way too much to want to add to our team. Just see what we can get for Gosman real quick. But we're going to have to wait an extra day to see what we can get for him. So we're just going to move forward one day and keep dealing with our pitching. See here, the only guy we're getting offered is Charlie Morton. Gonna get anything for J.A. Happ? He might be the only guy other with McCarthy that it seems like we're getting some offers from here. Yeah, we pick up a few offers for A.J. Happ here. Or excuse me, J.A. Happ. He's, of course, only on a 1-year deal with us. So it'd probably be better to move McCarthy in all honesty. Although I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to check these ratings out real quick. McCarthy's pitches aren't that good, but he's got good control and movement. Happ's pitches are decent. Honestly, kind of the same player. But we're probably going to move McCarthy because he is under contract for longer. So we're going to go ahead and try to move him. Fultonavich, of course, in real life would be the no-brainer deal. Peralta is interesting. Scooter Gennett. If we got a shortstop here. Yeah, Marcus Semien. Oof, what is salary is way up there. Ooh, Rougned Odor. That's an interesting deal right there. Although he's making a lot of money. Yeah, Aledmys Diaz is going to be the move we're going to make right here for Brandon McCarthy. So we're going to go ahead and add Diaz to the active roster and the 40-man roster. Alright, now taking a look at our lineup here. What we're going to do, we're going to send down Mountcastle just because he won't be getting starting playing time in the outfield. We're going to be sending down Gurriel Jr. or we're going to be sending down Escobar, a guy who our minor league our assistant GM picked up because of a guy that our assistant GM picked up just to fill out our minor league rosters, who we ended up deciding to bring up since we had a lack of infield depth. Caleb Joseph, we're going to keep him on the 40-man, the active roster for now. We're actually going to send down Chance Sisco just because of Joseph's defensive capabilities, and Caterini is going to be our starting catcher this year. So looking here, we just need one more guy to send down. It's either going to be Mullins or Hayes, most likely. I think we probably want to... I think we're gonna give Hayes that fourth outfielder job, and we're gonna send down Mullins. It could obviously change depending on how each of them perform. And the fact that we have Diaz. Okay, but he's for some reason set as a second baseman, so we're going to obviously move him back to short. Okay, so here on opening day, we've got a message here. The top 100 prospect list has been posted. Here we're going to take a look at the report, see if we have any guys in the report here. According to it, we do not. Looks like here's sorting alphabetically. We're going to go back here and sort by the top minor league systems. And we are 28th. We actually do have a guy. In the list, we have Oscar De La Cruz, who is going to be starting out the season in AAA. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you liked the off-season that we had. Depending on how long it is, this might have been split into 2 episodes, so I apologize if the episodes are split oddly. But once again, thank you guys for watching. When we get back into it, we will be beginning the next season. So I will see you guys next time.